Hey everybody, good morning. I promise I'll put on a tie in a minute. I just got to the office. I had a great session at the gym this morning, and I wanted to come into your space today and share something with you that I was thinking about at the gym this morning, right? So anyway, I'm at the gym this morning and I bump into somebody that I've known for some time, and they made a comment about something, and the comment went something like this. The person was like, they said to me, you know, man, like when I first met you, I didn't understand who you were. I was like, who is this guy? And he just like comes out of nowhere, and he was like, he says to me, he was basically saying, the problem with you, Vusi, is you seem to be too good. Like you're just too good. You know, you're like, you seem to have it all together, all put together nicely, and your life is in a beautiful, the way he said it, it was like, it's like your life is in this beautifully made box, perfectly tied by this pink little bow tie, you know? And it was like, and the problem with a lot of us is we don't know who you are, because, you know, we live in this culture today where people put everything about themselves out into the world. So if I have a successful business, I must tell you what my business does. And every time I win a deal, I must tell you about it. You know, if I meet a new person or I start dating, I tell you about it. Hashtag couple goals. You know, if I get married, I put it on a TV show. Hashtag what. Because we live in a culture today where unless we're sharing our successes, those successes aren't real and they're not valid. So when some of us come along, and I choose, by the way, I'm very clear about this. Somebody once asked me the question on social media. A guy said to me, he was like, Vusi, how come you never post a picture of your wife? And I said, because she's my wife. She's not our wife, right? And I said that for a very particular reason, because I think if you invite people into your life, in any part of your life, when things are good, recognize that they're going to be in your life even when things are not good. And life is about cycles. So if I invite you into my life and I tell you about my business and all the deals I'm signing and the clients I'm winning, now I must tell you when things are not going well. I must tell you when I'm losing clients. I must tell you when I'm having to retrench staff. I must tell you when I'm downscaling. And now that's when you hear people say, it's a private matter. I don't want to talk about it. It should have been private from the first time. Why'd you tell us? We didn't ask you. You came to us and told us. We didn't ask you these things. I'm just always fascinated by this, by our ability to want to be verified, verified, and to have our accomplishments acknowledged by people so much that we will do anything and share things that are not for public consumption. I was saying this to a friend of mine who came to see me yesterday. I said, let me tell you why I don't share with people the details of my business. And I don't share with people when we win clients, and I just don't share the details of the stuff we do. I share the face, I don't share the details. I said, it's like no one goes to the bathroom, takes a number 2, turns around and takes a picture of it and puts it on social media. The reason you don't do that is because you have the presence of mind to know that that's not something you should be sharing with the public. So why would you share other stuff like where's like who are you trying to impress and for what reason? It's your life, your business, your accomplishments. And when it comes with struggle, and believe me, it'll be your struggle, your life, your business. And you have to allow yourself the space, the opportunity, and the latitude and creativity to go through those cycles without feeling like now you must explain yourself to everybody. And every time you date and break up, you must now explain and issue a press release and a statement. No, we broke up because this person had ugly toes. Come on. The person went for lunch at Buns Out and had ugly toes. And now you're having... I kill myself. But you get the point. Like, it's your life. Why are you bringing people in? Now you are there at your... Hey, you are taking pictures, cars, houses. I mean, just, geez. Like, there's parts of your life you can share. And you guys know there's parts of my life I share. You know, if I'm really into my V12s, and sometimes if something really excites me, I'll share something about what's going on. But I know that there's a line that you've got to be drawn. And this person at the gym was saying to me, is like, you just seem to be... It's too good for you. You seem to have it, like, perfectly all together. And I said to him, look, you don't recognize that I have my own struggles too. Like, there is a war happening in every person's life. You watching this know there's something happening in your life today that's causing you a sleepless night. All of us have a war happening in our lives. Each and every single human being. But I have the presence of mind to know that I don't involve you in my peace, so my war is not your business. And so you're watching from the outside to you, it looks easy. It's very difficult. And I ended up by saying to this person, I said to him, here's where I am with criticism from social media. If you are not present when I carry the load of my stress, please be absent when I enjoy the cream of my success. That's where I am with this. I'm only interested in people's advice, criticisms, viewpoints, if they were in my life and they were helping my life when I was carrying the load of my stresses. And you know right now, look at the stresses you have in your life and look at the number of people who are present in those stresses. And then when you succeed, all of a sudden people give themselves the right to comment on your success or what they feel about it, whether it's legitimate, etc., etc. It's my life, it's my businesses, it's the things I'm doing. Sit down, have a Coke and a smile, and shut up, right? I wanted to share that with you guys because I think we do live in this era today where, yeah, man, hey, we are socializing things that aren't social. It's your life. That's why it's called a private life. That's why you have to invite people in. And remember this, you can invite people into whichever part of your life you want to invite them. But when that part of your life goes through difficulty, and this is life, it will. It cycles. When that part of your life goes through difficulty, you can't kick them out. They're now in your life. They're in the room. They're observing, watching. I got you invited us in. We were there when you're popping bottles of shampoo, polom, pom, pom, polom, pom. We were there when you were popping bottles of shampoo, polom. Now all of a sudden you're drinking Castle Light or Hansa. What happened to the champagne? I just think, I don't know where we lost it. I don't know when. But I just want you to remember, if you're watching this video, your life is your life. It's not for public consumption. And there are parts of your life you can choose. Fine, and it's okay. People don't have to make you feel bad about it. Right. So, go and have an amazing day. Kick ass, take names, and remember, love you lots.